Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my stream. Glad you could make it today. So today we're playing more 7'scarlet, and once again I'm having the same issue I had last week that I kind of just gave up on, in that my avatar's glitching out weirdly, and I'm not really sure what it is about my setup for streaming the Vita that does this, and I can't work it out. So I mean, to be honest, I missed being able to kind of emote by moving last week, so I'm just gonna deal with it. So apologies for the slight glitches, but that's just gonna have to be how it is. Uh, right, so last time on 7'scarlet, let's see. We had a moment with Hino in the baths that was cruelly interrupted by the boss before anyone could kiss anyone. Sad times. We did some exploring. We found this creepy looking tunnel and went, hey, we're going to go explore that tomorrow. And now, for some reason, there's a barricade. Suspicious. Very, very, very suspicious. This is incredibly suspicious. So, let's see what happens next, eh? We stand in front of the tunnel, nope. We stand in front of the tunnel, and I tightly hold Hino's hand. The entrance is blocked with a number of metal plates so that no one can get in. Yeah, I don't know, I think you could sort of move them, but it doesn't look that heavy. I mean, it does look slightly more serious than construction fencing. But then again, construction fencing is not heavy at all and actually really easy to move. Please ignore the fact that I said that. Who's this? Ah, police guy. Well, yes, but there wasn't a barricade yesterday. Was someone spying on us yesterday? Sounds like it. You only just noticed? Don't worry about it. You didn't get it yesterday? When? Never mind. How about you stop talking about our relationship and start talking about the real suspicious stuff? Uh, we care. Mountain accidents? I wonder if this place was barricaded because of that. Hino and I look at each other. Anyway, what concerns us is where this tunnel leads. Yasu, where does this tunnel go? So you're the local policeman and you haven't even been to look down there? The Murakumo Vigilance Committee. Huh. Take your hand holding somewhere else. Mr. Kukuri sulkily throws himself down on the mat in front of the tunnel. Should we tell him it's a misunderstanding? Ah, poor Ichigo. You haven't figured it out yet. You literally almost kissed him yesterday. I raise our held hands to show him. I mean, even from just the perspective of friends, like, there's nothing wrong with holding hands with people. Yeah, I'm counting on you. It doesn't look like we'll be able to investigate what lies beyond the tunnel anymore. We end our investigation there for today and decide to go back to the hotel. When we get back, our boss is waiting for us. We're back. Do you need something? Hmm. Oh. All the guests staying at the hotel, along with all the workers like Yor and Yuki, are gathered in the cafe. The only ones who aren't here are Mr. Tsukiyomi, who's in the hospital, and the elusive Mr. Karasuma. So it's basically the entire Supernatural Club plus the workers. Okay. The last time everyone was gathered here was for the Supernatural Club meeting, I think. What in the world is going on? Also, why does that meeting have two T's? No one seems to know why we were called here, and everyone sits looking uneasy. The boss says. Eh? Why are you so suspicious? That's my question. Mm. That rude lady.
連続殺人事件ではない。すみません。なぜお前が
Why are you apologizing?
あ、いえ、なんとなく。すみません。どうぞ続けてください。とにかく、ライブが終わるまでと思い、無視を決め込んで適当に追い込んで。だが、不運にも今朝の殺傷事件が発生した。福上さんのこと。
Because he got stabbed.
そう短期間で起きてしまう。一連の事件に関連性があるのでは。
Although, did the people who died get stabbed? I thought they just died of falling.
特に殺傷事件は、その犯人が存在する以上、そのまま無視を決め込む。まず3日後、中学校で開催される予定だったライブは中止にした。観客への安全を考えたら、妥当な判断だな。怪我人が出る可能性があるので、中止にした方がいい。
Yeah, I guess that's sensible.
運営しているのも中学生たちのようだし。
当日の準備は完璧です。その点に関しては問題はありません。実行委員長である僕が保証します。
まあまあ、これはただの一般論だから。ゆきくんの仕事っぷりを見てれば、ちゃんとしてるっての分かってるからさ。
全く不愉快です。
とにかく、これでライブを嗅ぎつけてやってくる部外者が減る。さらに残りの部外者については、はっきり言う。君たちの町唯一の宿泊施設としては、町の安全を優先的に考える。つまり、素性の知れない町の部外者には、奥根里から出ていく。
It's kinda suspicious.
事件の真相さ。そして何より、宿泊客の中から被害者が出ている事実。さすがにこれ以上の被害拡大は風林館だけじゃない。町全体の風評被害につながる恐れが。というわけで、風林館をしばらく。
Not permanently. Ah! No, no. Is that right? The right Ah!
3日だけ猶予。それまでに荷物をまとめてさっさと出ていく。これからの説明はいい。
また夏のバイト探すの面倒なんですけど。
契約分は支払って。
言ったね。それ絶対だからね。
それから、花。
Me? Yes?
荒妻さんが帰ってきて、3日後には出ていくように。
Yeah. Okay.
それじゃ解散だ。清美さんをそして犯人が捕まえて、夜間は外出禁止だ。バカロー。もう
すっげえ横暴だと思わねえか。バイトを兼ねてるとはいえ、俺たち客だぜ。まあ、非常事態だからあまり文句は言わないけどな。急に時間がなくなった。
Hey, Hino? Should I ask them about that shrine? Shouldn't that be whispered? No, no, whisper. If it thinks. I whisper in Hino's ear. He thinks for a bit, then nods.
何こそこそ話なんかして。感じ悪い。
何かあるなら、遠慮なく聞いてよ。短い間だったかもしれないけど、一応私たち、友達のつもりだよ。
Thanks, Yua. I'm not going to hide things anymore. I'm going to be completely honest. Actually, I'm looking for an old shrine in this town.
古い神社？奥根神社じゃなくて？
No, it's located in a more kind of gloomy place where there aren't any people.
この町に奥根神社以外にそんなのがあるなんて聞いたこともないけど、それ、どこからの情報？
Oh, we asked a bunch of people around town and heard a rumor like that. I can't tell them I saw it in a dream.
僕は初耳だけど、それって本当にあるの？
That's what I want to find out. If anyone knows anything about it, I'd appreciate if they could tell me.
知ってる可能性があるとすれば、オーナーだ。
Yeah, well, that owner doesn't seem likely to talk to me about anything like that.
この町を知り尽くしてる村雲家が知らなければ、そんな神社が存在しないと思ってもいいんじゃないか。
あいつに聞いて教えてくれるかな。ねえ、ユキは知ってる？
僕も聞いたことないですね。それにイソラ君の言う通り、ユズキはこの町のこと、部外者に話すの嫌がってますからね。素直に教えてもらえるかどうか。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
いや、あいつにはこのことは言わないでくれ。近畿クラブのメンバーだけの話にしておいてくれないか。
だとしたら、あ、そうだ。だったら、図書室なんてどうです？
There's a library? I want to go to the library. Mm-hmm.
奥根中学には、誰でも出入りできる図書室が図書館代わりに併設されてますから。
Oh, really? Thanks. Maybe we'll go there tomorrow.
この町では僕ぐらいしか利用してませんから、ゆっくり探せるはずですよ。郷土史のコーナーも充実していますし。
Hi, Kevin. What you missed was we can't go into the spooky tunnel. The policeman is jealous of the fact I was holding hands with Hino, and oh, the hotel's going to close in 3 days. That about covers what you've missed. And also the fact that for some reason my avatar is glitching again today. I think it's the Vita connection, but I don't remember it doing this the first couple of streams. Or maybe I just didn't notice. Not a clue. Anyway, it's not too bad, so I'm just gonna deal with it for the sake of being able to emote my feelings. Because it was kind of sad just using a static image last week. Anyway.
でも、古い神社があるなんて、今まで読んだこともありませんから、あまり期待はしないでくださいね。
If you say so, Yuki. Sounds like it's going to be difficult to investigate. Yuki's expression clouds over as the topic returns to his school. It's too bad the concert was cancelled, Yuki.
いえ、決まったものは仕方ありません。次の文化祭で、また面白いことでも考えますよ。
He says that, but he's clearly still upset. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, that the concert isn't happening anymore. Because of, you know, all the deaths. And the stabbing.
やあ、みんな集まっちゃってどうしたの？ちょっくらゆずちゃんに用事があるんだけど、いる？あとついでにエビピラフ一つ注文ね。
Hello, Mr. Policeman, who was trying to hit on girls while he was working.
いやー、夕飯まだ食べてなくて腹減っちまってさ。奥根里のヒーロー忙しすぎだっつーの。 ヒーローって自分で言うか？
Yeah, Hero's taking it a bit far.
俺ってば1日10時間は寝ないと死んじゃう体質なんだよね。このままじゃ忙しすぎて過労死するわ。
Man, 10 hours of sleep a day sounds nice, but also doesn't sound like something you can be doing when you're the only police officer in town.
さっき駐在所で昼寝してたじゃん。あ、ヨッチなんか言った？さっき駐在所で昼寝してただろ。ああ、そこはなんでもないだろう。大声で言い直すやつがいるかよ。
Ah.
で、もうトンネルの見張りはいいのか？ああ、見張りね。飯食ったらまた行くっつうの。やだやだ。もうこんな生活。リア充も犯人も死ねばいいのに。
このノーラス警官、とっとと犯人を捕まえないからライブが中止になったんだぞ。どう責任取ってくれるんだ。
なんだよいきなり。ライブのことは俺には関係ねえだろうがよ。
もうお前が自首して犯人になればいいんだ。どうせ犯人はヤスだろ。
お前なあ、うまくいかねえことがあるとすぐ俺に当たるのやめろよ。後でエビピラフ一口やるから。そんなんだ
エビピラフなんかで買収されるとでも思ってる？しかも一口って。とっとと自首しろ。僕は騙されないからな。
ああ、もう。はいはい。犯人はヤスね。すべて俺がやりました。ごめんなさい。と。これでいいか？
今の自首、携帯に録音したからな。本庁の捜査本部に重要証言として提出してやる。
バカ、シャレになってねえよ。おい、録音消すからその携帯よこせって。
嫌だ。
なあ、なんなんだよもう。どうすればいいってんだ。
エビピラフにプリンパフェつけてくれたら考えてやる。
As I listen to them go back and forth, I feel like the mood in the room lightens a bit. I guess Yuki acts like a regular middle schooler when he interacts with Yasu. I'm not sure a regular middle schooler would be bullying a police officer, but you know.
僕ネタとキンスクラブもこの辺りが主要ですから。本当に連続殺人事件ならさすがにこうして集まるのも確かに不謹慎すぎるしね。一期一会ってやつだな。俺はあさってぐらいにはここを出る。医師国家試験も近い。そろそろ大学に戻って準備に取り掛かる。僕も街を出る準備をしようと思います。もうこの街にいる意味もなくなっちゃったし、これで思い残すことはありませんです。
みんないなくなっちゃうのね。
Hmm.
なんだか体調悪くなってきちゃった。明日、バイト休もうかな。
今、さんまで、そんな、元気出してください。そう落ち込むことはないだろう。根性の別れというわけでもない。ねえみんな、これでお別れというのも寂しいし、明日の夜にでも最後のオフ会を開かない。
Ooh, a party.
お、いいこと言うな。それ賛成だ。なあ、クシナだ。そうですね。いいと思います。よし、決まりね。じゃあ明日の夜は少し気合い入れて料理を用意しようかな。
Yor and Sosuke also agree to Isora's plan.
じゃあ明日午後8時ということでどうですか。花巻さんもそれでよろしいですね。
Yeah, that sounds good.
じゃあ明日の仕込みを始めちゃおうかな。ってことで、今日はもうカフェは閉めるよ。俺も今日はゆっくり休むとするかな。
Sorry, cafe's closed.
うるさいヤス。犯人は出前でカツ丼取って食べてろ。
美和ちゃん以外に言われると、なんだか心外なんだけど。だけど、
じゃあ、解散です。
俺のエビピラフ
Later that night. Hino and I check out the middle school grounds. Hey, is it really okay to be out here this late? Won't people be angry if they find us here? Also, look at those stars. They're actually twinkling. Once again, the backgrounds in this game are something else. You must be talking about Yuki. No one here would think that someone like you would sneak into the pool at night. We actually are sneaking into the pool. Yeah. Hino pulls me over to the pool. We both nope. We both strip down to our swimsuits and quietly get in the water. The water feels so good. Yeah. My foot slips, but Hino stops me from going under. Thanks. He gently wraps his arms around me. Oh. Oh, indeed. Look at those stars reflected on the pool. That is so nice. Huh? Whoa! There's a starry sky above us, like we're in a planetarium. It's so beautiful. As I float in the water, wrapped in his arms, I look up at the sky full of stars. Maybe because you live in Tokyo and there's a lot of light pollution and you can't really see them that well. Hmm? Why is that? I was close. It was because Tokyo, but because the buildings are so tall. Mm. I don't know. You have to look at least a little bit up in Tokyo because there's so many things that aren't on ground level. I remember that. But yeah, maybe not quite all the way up to the sky. Mm. Yeah, light pollution's kind of sad because Man, you can see some amazing skies if you if you're far enough out in the countryside, but yeah. You sure are a chatterbox, you know.
不思議な話なの。昔の俺、ずーっと自然に囲まれて暮らしてたっていうね。何が言いたいか。こういう田舎町、お前と一緒に暮らせない。なるかな。
Ooh. Ooh, we got a choice. So yeah, you're right, or you seem kind of different. I think it's going to be yeah, you're right? It wouldn't be that bad living in a country town like this with Hino, right? Mm. Yeah, I'm thinking that first option for sure. Mm. Yes. Hey, it was the right answer. Yeah, you're right. It might not be it might not be so bad sneaking into the pool at night with you either. Wait, what? Living with me? Do you live in a city then? Country's kind of nice. I sort of live on the edge of the country, like not quite the country. So like I still have all of the amenities, but also I have a lovely view. Sort of like the best of both worlds. Anyway, where are we? Suddenly Hino squeezes me tight. Hino? Hino? You also probably shouldn't be trying to replace her brother. Our bodies press together, and I can feel his body heat in the cold water. You can't replace my brother. Because you're you. He squeezes me even tighter. Huh? He suddenly relaxes. Hino? Also, come on, you had like the perfect atmosphere for a confession right there. And you didn't use it? uh, yeah. As we float in the water, we gaze up at the glittering starry sky above us. Yep. Perfect opportunity wasted. Oh, man, I was gonna order myself some ramen last week. That's what I was gonna do. I want ramen again. um, there's literally like nowhere around here that sells it. So I'm gonna order it. No store is going to be open this late. Would you really want to get ramen out of a vending machine? That's just asking for it to explode. Because it just goes like thump, rattle, rattle, It'll just shake itself up and explode, right? Huh? What is it, Hino? That is creepy! That is a void in the shape of a panda. That is creepy. Hino points, and there on the other side of the small bridge across the river is the Akune panda. It's looking towards the mountains, so its back is turned to us. It doesn't look like it's noticed that we're here, that we're there. What it's doing out this late is being incredibly creepy. Yeah, I wonder what it's doing. Oh no. Ah! It turned, it turned, it turned, it turned, it turned. Once again, the backgrounds in this game are something else. The Akune panda turns towards us as if it heard us talking. Eh? Yeah, it just jumped a bit. After turning around towards us, it hasn't moved an inch. Maybe it's nocturnal. It's a mascot costume! I don't think... Then the Akune panda spreads its arms out and strikes a dancing pose. Then it waves at us. These two faces over here on the left being like, what? That's creepy. Waving this late at night. Oh no, it's blocking our way back. We leave the Akune panda as it continues to strike its weird pose and return to the hotel. Ooh, we're on the next evening already. At that, everyone raises their glasses. Okay. And so the Akune Supernatural Club gathering comes to a close. It's a pretty abrupt ending. It's so lonely with everyone leaving. You know, I thought we were supposed to be going to the library in the middle school. Oh. Weren't we supposed to be going to the library and doing research? Huh? I mean, seriously, I was promised a library. You know?
だからもう少しこの町に平穏が戻って月読ちゃんを刺した犯人が捕まってくる。また改めて奥根崎に来るってのがいいんじゃないか。
I mean, I guess that's sensible.
お前を危険な場所に置いておきたくない。そうしなきゃ。
Ooh. Oh. Multiple choices. Go back to Tokyo for now. Continue looking for your brother. Or think it over for a bit. I kind of feel like think it over for a bit is not the right option. That's kind of a cop-out option. So then it's go back to Tokyo for now or continue looking for your brother. We've got like at least another day, right? Until the hotel closes. Like, shouldn't we at least take the most advantage of this as we can? But then again, it is like potentially really dangerous. I kind of want to go with continue looking for the brother. But is that the right option for a Hino route? He's suggesting go back to Tokyo. But like... I think continue looking. Also, I was promised a library, and I wanna go to the library. So I like that this third option is like perfectly positioned, so it's over the text on his shirt. Yeah, continue looking for your brother. That option. That was not the correct option. I'm sorry, Hino. Could you stay with me just a little while longer? I know I'm being selfish. I told you how I smelled those flowers before, right? Well, the fragrance is really present here in Okunozato. Maybe I dreamed about that shrine because of those flowers, and maybe they only bloom during this time of year. I'm sure they'll lead to some clue that will help me find my brother. So I want to look for my brother while I can still follow their scent. Please, Hino. Sorry for being stubborn. Not really. Thanks, Hino. And sorry. I'm always making you follow me around. Hey, Hino, are you going running early? Are you going running early tomorrow morning again? Mr. Tsukiyomi was attacked early in the morning, wasn't he? Hmm.
思えばあれな。何が起こっても必ずお前を守れると思う。
Aw. Yeah, I know. You do it every day, rain or shine. We're childhood friends. I know at least that much about you. But I don't remember anything important. You know, what happened at that haunted house? Please, tell me everything you know.
その話は
No, I want to hear about it right now. Please tell me. I'll be okay no matter what it is. I want to know the truth about my brother, and you, and me. So please, Hino. And then we get disturbed. Hey, Yasu? What's going on so late at night?
ああ、いい子ちゃん。ちょっとね、あれが見当たらなくて。おかしいよな。いい子保管してたのに。何の話をしてるんだ。何って。いや、なんで。な、ゆぶちゃんと今日はね。そう、見てないけど。やっぱり相談しておくべきだよな。あれがなくなっちゃったって。だから何の話なんだよ。ああ、君たち学生には関係ないの。ちょっと支配人室覗いてみる。
really suspicious. And completely disturbing of the information that we were trying to bring out of Hino. Darn it. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, how about we go to my room? A guy who is my closest friend, I don't see what the issue is here. Huh? But it's fine if it's you, isn't it? Hmm. The wrong way?
ああ、もういい。ほら、裏の河原に行こう。あそこなら風林館のすぐそばだし、安全だろ。
So instead of going into a room where it's private and maybe more difficult, then again, I guess you could overhear from the outside of a room. I guess if anyone's eavesdropping outside, you'd probably see them. I don't know. The wrong way. He's blushing. He grabs my hand and starts walking. If he doesn't come out right out and say it, I won't know. I get a little nervous when there's something I don't know. Why is Hino so nice to me? That reason... If that reason was to disappear, I feel like Hino would leave me. I get the feeling that Hino would suddenly vanish, just like my brother did. Aww, Ichiko. Yeah. Hino takes a deep breath. He appears to make up his mind and begins to talk. When we were in elementary school, right? Oh, yeah. My brother always told me to be cautious of strangers. My impression of my brother when we were little was. How should I put it? I guess he was always on edge. If I'm a little high strung, then it might be my brother's influence. In order not to worry him more, I did everything he said.
俺からしてみりゃ結構ショックだったんだよ。お前兄貴の前ではあんなにケラケラ笑うくせに、俺の前では笑顔一つ見せようとしない。嫌いなのかって、マジで落ち込んでたんだぜ。
What? That's the first I've heard that. In my mind, he. Nope, tripping over my words today. Um, in my mind, Hino was a cheerful boy who liked sports and always stood out in class. I remember how whenever he talked to me, the other girls would ask me about our relationship.
で、いろいろと考えたあげく、俺はお前に頼れるところを見せてやろうとした。まあ、ガキなりの知恵を絞った結果だ。それである日、学校からの帰り道、お前を近所で評判だった幽霊屋敷に連れてったんだ。幽霊が出るって子供の間で騒いでた廃屋があってさ。今考えると、ただの掘ったて小屋だった気がするんだけど、覚えてない？
Now that you mention it, it does sound vaguely familiar.
お前にいいところ見つかった。ヒーロー気取り。俺についてこいなんて言って、お前を中に引っ張った。
As Hino confesses, I slowly follow the thread of my memory as it unravels, so that it doesn't get away from me.
あれかけた廃屋にいたの。幽霊なんかじゃなかった。指名手配された。
Ooh. So then here's the scene or different parts of it that we got earlier.
どうした？見てよ。そろそろポキッといっちゃうぞ。俺だってさ、本当はこんなことしたくないんだぜ。わざわざ銃まで貸してやったんだ。その足元にある銃を拾って、俺を撃てばいいだろ。
And the whole reason that Hino has a problem with guns.
こいつは明らかに楽しい。こんな悪に存在するのかと思いました。
泣いてるのか？男のくせにだらしないな。好きな女の子一人守れないだなんてな。俺を殺せるもんなら殺して。
That's right. The murderer choked me and I fainted. Wait, didn't you save me?
俺は何もできずにいなくなった。そんな俺の後ろに突然現れて、銃を拾って殺人鬼を一発で仕留めた。お前の兄貴だ。
Yep, that's who I thought. My brother? It might be true. It might not be true. My memory is still fuzzy. What happened to me after that?
その日から俺は噂されて、そのまま何日か眠り続けてたらしい。お前の兄貴の妨害ぶりったらなかったのか。あのいつも冷静なあの人。自分のしたことを後悔している。何もできなかった自分を憎む。お前の兄貴は、きっと同じくらい俺を憎んだはずだ。俺の病室にも入れてくれなかったんだ。 日でお前が目を覚ますのを待ち続けた。お前の兄貴の病室から出てくると、俺に向かってこう言ったんだ。この子はこういう輩に狙われやすい。守る気がないなら二度と近寄るな。
People like that? What does that mean? Like serial killers?
危ないやつって意味かもしれないし、別の意味もあるのかもしれない。俺がおもちゃの銃を見ただけでも、あの時の光景を思い出しちゃう。目の前で人の頭が撃ち抜かれる。引き金を聞いてお前を守れなかった後悔。一歩もその場から動けなかった情けない口。
Yeah, that would leave a mark on a small child.
お前の記憶がなくなったのはいい。俺がこれまで謝ることさえできた。俺は自分にできることをやってきた。お前を二度と危険な目に遭わせないために。夏祭りで見ただろう。10年経っても俺は何一つ克服していない。
I don't think that counts as weak. I mean, that's serious trauma, dude.
こんな情けない思い出がたくさんだはずなのに。お前に謝ることもできずに。
Kino. Thanks. Aww. My body moves on its own. Hino is there in front of me, desperately trying to face the past and recover from it, even though it hurts. Something blooms in my heart, and I can't hold that feeling back. You've been trying to protect me all this time despite all that, haven't you? Honestly, that makes me so happy. Oh, there wasn't a so in there, but hey. I wrap my arms around his back and squeeze him. Hino's always there for me when I'm in pain. Now he's hurting, so I want to warm him up with my body heat and take every single worry. That doesn't matter. Thank you for staying by my side, Hino. His face gets closer to mine. Was Hino always this handsome? I keep quiet and wait for him. I can feel his breath on my lips. I slowly close my eyes. And we get disturbed again! I mean, also, shit, was that a gunshot? Hino? A gunshot rings out and Hino collapses onto the riverbed. His right leg is stained pure red. Hino! Hino! Behind Hino there's an outline of a person on the opposite shore, staring this way. Who? It's too dark to see the person's face. Oh wait, there was actually someone there. I didn't actually see them until they left the background just then. The person on the opposite shore disappears into the mountains as if fleeing from the shout. After a while, Yasu comes down to the riverbed, bringing Sosuke and the others with him. Sosuke approaches Hino, ignoring Yasu as he freaks out. I mean, also, getting shot in Japan should be kind of difficult given that, you know, they don't tend to have guns that much. There was a person on the opposite shore. He immediately vanished, though, when he heard Yasu shout.
念のためそっちを見張っててくれ。川口市に応急処置はしておく。すぐに病院へ連れて行った方がいいだろう。
It's a good thing we've got a friend who's medically trained, right?
おい警官、車の手配を。どうしよう、どうしよう。俺のせいだ。俺の。
You're a policeman, get it together.
落ち着け。あんたのせいじゃない。いいから早く車を。わかった。
Yasu staggers back to the hotel.
太ももを縛って止血をしておく。そっちは。
It doesn't look like anyone's there.
川口市、しっかりしろ。今車が来るからな。
What I really want to know is who else is here right now that I can eliminate from the pool of being the person who shot at us. As soon as Sosuke finishes tending to Hino, a car arrives and they transport him to the hospital.
銃弾がうまく太ももを貫通してくれたから、一月もあれば完治するそうです。
Oh good, it's not stuck. The bullet isn't stuck in his leg. That's good.
骨にも異常はないと医者が言っていました。なので、一安心といったところですが。
So it's just muscle damage. Okay. That's... and I'm guessing probably not a particularly an incredibly important blood vessel, I'm guessing. But probably so.
問題は凶器ですね。使用された銃はおそらくヤスのものです。
Is that what Yasu lost? His fucking gun? Yeah, okay, it is his own fault. There are proper ways of storing such things.
銃が盗まれたことに気づいたのはつい最近だそうで。まあ、あのヤスのことだから相当ずさんな管理をしてたんでしょう。
Like, aren't guns and their ammo supposed to be, like, locked away in separate compartments and things? Or at least that's kind of how it is here, anyway. That's what I remember from... I almost got a shotgun license at one point for reenactment stuff. So I have a vague idea of how that sort of stuff's supposed to be stored. But not very, very much. Thanks, Yuki. Sorry to make you go to all this trouble.
いえ、こちらこそすみません。せっかく奥根里に来てくれたのに、こんなことになってしまいまして。
There's no reason for you to apologize.
かぐつちさんの治療費は、風林館の方で負担すると、先ほどゆずきから伝言がありました。
Oh, that's good. Really? That's wonderful.
いえ、この件はあまり大ごとにしたくないのでしょう。まあ、この町の体質的なものです。
Mm-hmm.
かぐつちさんは1週間もあれば退院できるそうですが、東京に帰るのはそれからになりますね。もちろん、一緒に残るんですよね。
Of course, I'm not leaving Hino here on his own. But the boss told us that all outsiders need to leave, except those who are injured.
かぐつちさんを置いてですか？それはいくらなんでも冷酷すぎますね。でも、村雲家の言うことはこの町では絶対なので。
Yeah, I know. What should I do?
日野くんなら僕が責任を持って見ておこう。
Mr. Tsukiyomi opens the door behind us and walks in.
僕もちょうどあと1週間で退院だからね。まあ、これも何かの縁だし、一緒に東京まで送っていくよ。
I still do not like the idea of leaving Hino here.
そうですね。つくよみさんが見ていてくれるなら、 安心かと思います。それじゃあ、僕は失礼します。お役に立てなくて、本当にすみませんでした。
Not at all. Thanks for coming out so late, Yuki.
かぐつちさんの看病、お願いします。
Good night. You're injured too, Mr. Tsukiyomi, so please rest. I'm fine here.
ああ、
Mr. Tsukiyomi seems to be acting strangely. What's wrong?
実は今扉を開けたらこんなものが。
He says, handing me something.
この病室の扉に挟まってたんだと思う。君か日野くん宛ての手紙なんじゃないかな。
Suspicious. I take the envelope from Mr. Tsukiyomi. It doesn't have the sender's name on it. Who's it from?
それが名前は書かれていない。不思議に思ったんで、まずはユキくんがいないところで君に確認した方がいいのかなと思って。
Thank you. I'll open it later.
何かあればいつでも呼んでくれ。それじゃ。
The only sound audible in the silent hospital room is Hino's steady breathing. The anesthesia must be working. He looks like he's sleeping peacefully. But who shot him? For an instant, something unimaginable flits through the back of my mind. Could that figure have been my brother? Ooh. No, there's no way it could have been. The person who stabbed Mr. Tsukiyomi and the location of the other shrine. Rather than solving the mysteries, they just seem to be increasing. Oh. I realize that I'm still holding the envelope. Oh yeah, what in the world is this? When I open it, I find a piece of stationery inside. I slowly unfold it. There are unfamiliar letters scrawled on it. This is... Alright, how am I going to read this one out? The shrine you are looking for is beyond the tunnel. I broke down the barricade, so come to the shrine alone tomorrow morning at 4. Burn this letter. If you tell anyone, I will kill your brother. Oh no! I can feel all the blood drain from my body. Kill my brother? Who in the world is this? Why would they... Hey, Hino, what should I do? What should I... Hino? Suddenly, words escape from Hino's lips, as if he's replying to the voice of my heart. But his eyes are still closed. Hino? The doctor says he has a fever as a result of his injury. That's probably why he's having nightmares. I hold his hand. I have to decide for myself. Hino will probably try to save me, no matter how injured he is. If I don't decide, I'll just be burdening him again. Hino, I'm scared, Hino. He squeezes my hand and falls back asleep. Hino, I'll try going to the shrine. That's what I decide. I can't get anyone else involved, especially Hino. I don't want to see him get hurt again. As I hold his hand, I wait for time to pass. Finally, the sun sinks below the horizon and night sets in. Time slips by so easily, without anyone having to do anything. The clock reads 3 a.m. I'm still holding Hino's hand in the dimly lit hospital room. Hino, Thanks for always being by my side. I quietly let go of his hand. I'm going to find out the truth. I'll be back, Hino. I pray that he'll be alright, and I decide to head to the shrine. I close the door quietly, leaving the hospital where Hino sleeps. Oh boy, going to the mountain on her own. This sounds dangerous. The iron-plated barricade is still here. I touch the iron plate in front of me and it shakes gently. The end of it bends to one side, opening up. The nails holding it down are gone. Someone clearly came through here. Could it be the person who shot Hino last night? I create a gap and slip inside. The darkness seems as if it might swallow me up, but I continue on. The tunnel slopes gradually. It seems like I'm going uphill, but as I walk in the darkness, unable to see ahead, I lose my sense of equilibrium. I can't see the exit. As my feet grow tired, I get even more anxious. How long have I been walking? I wonder if this is the right place. I continue onward, unable to return, until a faint light finally appears in front of me. The small light grows bigger and bigger. I rush towards it. I made it. The outside is still covered in darkness, but a hint of morning is on the horizon. There's something that looks like an animal trail at my feet. It's hard to tell, but it looks like someone's been through here. I follow the trail up. Suddenly I'm struck by a feeling of déjà vu. I feel like I climbed this mountain a long time ago. Maybe it's just my imagination. The shrine I saw in my dream is up ahead. That thought drives me on faster. It looks like it might rain. The sky is completely covered in clouds. I have to hurry. As I climb the mountain, I can smell the distant scent of flowers, the same mysterious aroma I smelled before. This has to be it. The shrine is just ahead. There it is. After I continue on for a while, the shrine appears before me like a ghost. It's so old that it looks like it might collapse at any moment, and yet it has a certain gravity about it. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Man, that shrine looks so creepy. I slowly approach the shrine. Oh! Right next to the shrine is a cliff. When I peer over it, I see a river far below. Is this where those people fell from into the river and died? So it was built on a cliff. As I look, it feels like I'm going to fall down, so I slowly step away. I wonder if I can enter the shrine. There's a hole in the rotting door, it looks like I can get in. I look around, but I don't sense anyone's presence. Even so, I try to be cautious as I step inside. Inside the dimly lit shrine, there are holes here and there in the ceiling and walls. The light filtering in seems to hang in the air throughout the entire room. I knew it. It's just like my dream. But no one's here. Although I'm confused, I decide to investigate what's nearby. Okay, examine the object housing the shrine deity. Examine the walls or examine the floor. I mean, one of these options is way more interesting than the others, right? The object. Although the floor could be an interesting one too. Like, maybe there's a hidden trapdoor. Walls. Both of those walls have windows in them to the outside. There isn't going to be a secret door unless it's maybe in the front there, near the object. So, examine the object. I think it's going to be examine the object. There's a little box with a double opening in the centre. I wonder if I'll be cursed if I open it. Instead of examining it, I put my hands on the lid. Please let me find my brother soon, and please let Hino get better. What should I examine next? Okay, we're gonna look at everything. Okay, we're just gonna work our way down the list. Walls. I knock on the walls of the shrine to see if there might be a hidden passageway. The walls don't have any graffiti on them. The shrine is in an open area, so I guess there can't be any passageways. Unless they're on the floor. I look them over, but I don't find any devices or traps. What should I examine next? The floor. It's hardly damaged at all, even though it's so old. I search the floor thoroughly, knocking on it as I go. Huh? It makes a different sound here. Ah, yeah, there's a hidden trapdoor. Ah, yeah, hidden trapdoor. A dull sound reverberates. Is there a hollow area below this? Looks like the floorboards are loose here. I put my fingers into the gap and the floorboard comes off easily. There's a small storage area under the floor that doesn't appear to be part of the original construction. There's something inside it. It looks like a balled up cloth. I pick it up and spread it out with both hands. This. I'm so shocked I think my heart might stop. This is my brother's jacket. I'm sure I'm right. It's the thin jacket that my brother often wore in the summer. What is it doing here? It's damp from rain and a little dirty, but it definitely belongs to my brother. Why would it be damp from... It's not been down there that long if it's damp from the rain, is it? I finally found it. A clue about my brother. I need to get back to the Furinkan Hotel quickly to make sure. Yeah, I don't think you're making it back to the hotel, girl. What was that noise? Who? I squint into the dim light. You're... Okay, who is that silhouette? Is that Mr. Karasuma? Or is it... Wait, ask the people we know, who's got hair like that? It's Mr. Karasuma, right? Okay. We'll find out in a second, I'm sure. Why would you... The figure that emerges from the darkness, it can't be. The person who sent the letter, the serial killer who shot Hino? Huh?
やれやれ。まさかノコノコと現れるとは。手間をかけてここまで仕掛けてきた甲斐があった。
That's an incredibly creepy voice. A creepy voice comes from the gloomy shadows.
自分のことがよくわかっていないようだ。あいつなぜ君のそばに置いている。
Are you talking about my brother? Why do you know about my brother? Is he alright? I'm asking if he's alive, obviously. Please tell me he's... Huh? Mr. Karasuma?
こいつまだ生きてた。最後の最後まで美しくないクズみたいな男だ。
I was right about the silhouette. Memory and character identification, good. Ooh! There's a vibration and a heavy sound at my feet. Mr. Karasuma's face is swollen and bloody. Someone appears from behind him, knocking him to the ground. Huh? The silhouette that emerges from the darkness is... Chat, do you want to take a guess? Anyone got a guess as to whose creepy voice we're hearing? Because I don't have a clue. What do we think? Is it Is it someone we've met? Is it Ichika's brother? Is it someone that we've never seen before? Because I don't know. You can't think of who it is either, huh? All right, shall we find out? In 3, 2, 1. A dude in a black cloak and a creepy cat mask. And red gloves, apparently. And kind of bandaged up arm. The thing I like least about that cat mask is that it's kind of looking in two directions at once. I can't see the man's face. All his distinguishing features are covered by a strange mask. A cat mask. Who in the world are you?
知る必要はないさ。この愚かな作家先生やら、得体の知れないカメラマンやら、知らん遠くで困ったもんだ。ま、勝手に犯人探しをしてくれたおかげで、村君は息子に手に入れなかったってね。
Oh, is that why the hotel's closing? Because they think that the boss is responsible.
警察も村雲には手が出せ。こちらも随分動きやすくなったよ。
He says, kicking Mr. Karasima again. But Mr. Karasima doesn't react to it. You're the serial killer. Did you shoot Hino too?
そんなに焦ることはない。すべて包み隠さず話す。知り得く花に最後のためて。
Ooh, he'll tell us everything.
そうだな。3つだけ君の質問に答えよう。それだけあれば、君の知りたいことはわかる。
Hey, excuse me, 3 questions is not everything. Unless I guess one of my questions is, tell me everything. 3?
そう、3つ。さあ、よく考え。あまりにつまらない質問で俺を悲しませないように気をつけてくれ。
What questions? If you were in Ichiko's place, what questions would you ask the weird man in the cat mask? I guess... What happened to my brother? Who are you? And... what are you trying to accomplish? I think those would be my 3 questions.
君への興味を失えば、3つの質問を終える前に、その美しい舌を切り落としてしまいたくなるかもしれない。
Then again, I'm not really sure if I want to play 20 questions with a guy who seems to want to kill me. But also running away wouldn't really work so well because he's got a gun. And apparently a means of removing people's tongues. I mean, that part kind of requires him to catch me. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to play 20 questions with a guy who's going to kill me. His laugh echoes through the shrine, but I can't see his expression behind the mask. Is he enjoying this? Ah yes, relax and have fun after you've already told me you're going to kill me. What in the world is your goal? Well, there you go. That's one of the questions I would have asked.
初手の質問としては悪くないよ。感情的でないところが実に俺の好み。そう。なるべく誤解のないように真実を伝えるのが俺の目的。君を見つけ出して。
There's gotta be a reason for that. You don't just want to kill me for no reason.
なぜそうするかって
Oh.
俺にはそうすることに深い意味が。それは今の君では理解できない。もっと時間があれば何か分かっているかもしれない。
Hey, you don't get out of your evil villain monologue that way. Tell me. Then why did you try to kill Hino, Mr. Tsukiyomi, and even Mr. Karasuma instead of me?
ダメだダメだ。今の質問はよくない。
I feel like the answer to that is to isolate me, so that it would be easy to kill me. I'm special? What is he talking about?
今の質問に強いて美しさを見つけ出すとすれば、自分より他人を真っ先に思いやったことに、なぜ自分が殺されなければならないかなんて言ったら、悲しみのあまり血の花が咲くところだった。そこは評価してほしい。彼を傷つけたのは邪魔だったか。確認のために君に一人になってほしかった。
Yep, to isolate me. To be sure? I don't really understand. Please explain it more clearly. Hey, that's not a question. There wasn't a question mark.
君を一人にするためのプロセスでしかない。これは男には興味ないし。さて、次にカラスマの理由に移るとしよう。こいつは非常に目障りだった。だが、それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。こいつは断るごとに俺をつけ回していた。山に入ろうとした俺の後をつけ回して、村雲家を調べていた。もっともベースでつまらない理由で恐縮だが、やむを得なかった。キノコは振り払う必要があるから。だが、本質的には実はどうでもいい。どうでもよすぎてヘドが出そうなくらいどうでもいい。言ったろう？俺、男には興味ない。いいね。勢いに任せてつまらないことを言わないところが実にいい。感情的な人間は醜くて嫌なんだ。危うく殺したくなるくらい。それじゃつまらないだろう。君は聡明な人間だ。感情に任せて衝動的に動くクズどもとは違う。さあ、では3つ目。最後だから、じっくり考えても構わない。俺が飽きるまで、それにタイムリー。
I already know what my last question is. I don't know if he knows anything about this, but I can't think of anyone else who would. After taking a deep breath, I ask the guy in the cat mask the question I most want to know the answer to. Is my brother alive? No. There was a better way of wording that. There was what happened to my brother. Because this could just be a yes or no question.
まさか君は知らないのかい？あまりにいろんな質問でもう笑うしかなくて。
Answer me. Is my brother alive?
あいつ死んでるに決まってるじゃないの。とっくの昔にね。
He only went missing like last year. That's not a long time ago. No. The sneaking suspicion I had long been stifling in the bottom of my heart had just been abruptly put into words. So maybe it wasn't last year. It wasn't that long ago that her brother went missing, right?
どこに来てる可能性がある。ああ、フィナーレがこれとはしらけるにも程が。いや、お前、死ぬ。
No! Stay away! Nice, you know! Right one's off through the corner of the screen. Oh, I love that. Hino? How? Hino's is there, still injured. I knew Hino was going to come and save the day.
いいとこで邪魔してんじゃねえよ。俺が守るか。そんなボロボロで何ができるってんだ。どうやってお姫様を守るんですか、ナイト様。それでも乗り寄ってみろよ。お前はどんな手を使っても。マジか。超はずいな、クソガキ。まるで少年漫画みたいな胸熱な展開というか。クソすぎて逆に。この答え面白いから。少しだけ遊んでやる。
Can we push this guy off the cliff? There's a real good cliff right there. The man in the cat mask says, pulling a gun out of his breast pocket. Ah! He tosses the gun at my feet. Ooh, it's like the inverse of... It's like the inverse of the thing with the haunted house. What do you mean, oh, clip? What are you clipping? I have a suspicion. What? I don't know, I feel like it might be difficult to shoot you in the head with that mask on your face. Maybe you should take it off. No, because you have terrible trauma associated with guns. Huh? Ready? You can't, you know, you can't kill someone. I mean, Cat Guy's gonna kill us if we don't kill him, right?
たくさんだ。やれる。自分を絶対に。お前の兄貴、何の迷いもなくお前のために引き金を引いた。
Who needs a shovel? These entire mountains are out of bounds to the entire town. No one's ever going to know. In fact, actually, yes, if we shoot him here instead of pushing him off the cliff, then no one will know. If we push him off the cliff, they'll probably find him in the river. um...
誰かを守ろうなんて甘いんだよ。今度、俺が兄貴の代わりにお前を守る。
You know. Ladies and gentlemen. I have a question. If we have the gun, how's he intending to kill us? Does he have another weapon? Because we could just kind of throw the gun off the cliff and get it out of the way. I really don't think you should have this gun here. What should I do? No, I can't keep relying on you, Hino. I have to take revenge for my brother. I pick up the gun and aim it at the criminal before me. I mean, in theory, we could shoot him through the leg and run. Through the kneecap, maybe? I'm still not sure about through the head with that mask in the way. Ah! Alright, if there's only one bullet left, how on earth was he planning on killing us both? Oh, he's got a knife, doesn't he? Because he stabbed the other guy. I won't forgive you. I won't ever forgive you. I get him in my sights and pull the trigger with a shaking finger. And it's an empty chamber. Because of course it is. Because that's the kind of thing that someone like this would do. Expecting an impact, I hold the gun tightly, but suddenly my hands loosen. There's no bullet? Yeah, this is when we lob the pistol over the cliff and... Because... Yeah, over the cliff is probably better, because if we use it as a projectile against him, then he has it and the bullets, and he can probably... I wonder what kind of... Is it like a revolver, or does it have a magazine? I'm overthinking this.
でも勇気を見せてもらったぜ。残念。愛しいお姉ちゃんの復讐ができなくて。さあ、お姫様にはとっても特別な場所があるんだよ。キラン。
Hey, look, he's close. We can kick him in the crotch.
そこへ一緒に行ってもらいます。まずは逃げられないように足をバーッと行っちゃいたいと思います。怯えないで。知りません。
I'm pretty sure someone would die from losing their legs, because there's a whole artery there that you'd be going through. No, stay away from me. If you're going to kill me, then it'd be better if I stick my tongue between my teeth. No, don't bite your own tongue off, girl. I can't think of any other way to escape from this maniac. You could kick him. You could kick him. You could throw the gun at his face. You could... run, just in general. Although no, Hino probably can't run. No, you gotta kick him in the kneecap, hobble him, and then run. Yes. Ooh! Or you tackle him to the ground. Is that the... Oh, right. Okay, well, we're viewing this from behind now. The mask is still on the front there. You can see the layers. Go, Hino! Hino! Oh, shit! I know I said knock him off the cliff, but I didn't mean it like that. Hino! No. Hino! No! Is this a hospital room? When I open my eyes, I'm in the hospital. Huh? Why am I in the hospital? No, not really. I dredge up my memories of what happened on the mountain, recalling that nightmarish scene. Hino, is Hino okay? That would be a no. No. No, that can't be. This must be a dream. I'm probably back at college spacing out again. Eh? No, right, okay. Excuse me. Hino will say to me, and we'll get lunch together and...
宗介さんにお願いして一緒に山に登ったんです。トンネルの先で気を失って倒れていたのは花巻さんだけで。
How did you know Hino had left? Unable to believe it, I desperately tried to find some counter-argument.
母に叩き起こされたんです。朝早くてびっくりしましたが。
Oh yeah, because this is his family's clinic, right?
すみません。この病院、僕の実家なんです。裏に母屋があって、そこが。この病院はうちの母が経営してますから。
Oh, I see.
宗介さんは山岳部ですし、医療の経験もあるので、お願いして一緒に行ってもらいました。
Hino. Oh, yeah. What about the man in the cat mask and Mr. Karasuma? Did you find them?
猫の男？何を言ってるんですか？助けられたのはあなた一人です。
He got away?
確かに、烏丸さんは行方がわからなくなってますね。
He's gone missing?
はい。なので、今ヤスが探しているようですね。
I'm so sorry. I caused you so much trouble. Yuki looks away.
それは、僕なりに反省してますから。本当にすみません。こんなことになるなら。
There's no need for you to apologize, Yuki. Yuki desperately apologizes again, but I don't even hear him. As I look up, the sky above is depressingly clear, and I still can't believe that Hino's no longer in this world. Hino, what should I do now? Answer me, Hino, please. Laugh with me like you always do.
お前に泣かれるのだ。俺が一番怖いんだ。あ、洗えって。じゃあ、俺はそろそろ行くよ。もう時間みたいだからさ。いちこ、俺はお前を守れたのか。
Oh. That's a bad ending. Alright. We had a bad ending. I guess what I'll have to do is go back over the the previous nope, we don't want the opening to play. Go back over the previous streams and check for the for the ones where I got it wrong. And go back over those and see if we can get a better ending. But that will wait until next time. So, thanks for coming by. It's been fun. There's some creepy stuff going on in this game. And we got Hino killed. Whoops. Yeah, one ending down. But I mean that this is a one route play. we gotta get the good ending as well, right? So yeah, what was I? Yes. Thanks for coming back. If you've enjoyed your time here, consider subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. The schedule for the week is on Twitter on a pinned post. The next stream is tomorrow afternoon, I believe. Was it 2 p.m. I said it to? I think it was 2 p.m. I'm gonna play Ark Survival Evolved. It's gonna be a single player game on. I think I'm gonna go for Ragnarok. So I hope you can come by and watch me get killed and eaten by dinosaurs. So yeah, thanks again for coming by. This is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.